So it's another workout talk. Because when I'm walking, I gain my clarity and I get downloads, and this has been in my spirit because like I've had for me, let me use myself as an example. I experienced 2 deaths like in a very short period of time in my family, which was very devastating, right? My uncle died like out of nowhere. We didn't know, like nobody, he wasn't sick or nothing, it just happened. And then a week later, my cousin 33 dies. So I was like, damn, like shit kind of hit me hard. So I was like, oh, that hurt, but I'm always very analytical, because at where I'm at right now in my life, I'm in a vital point, right? And I'm manifesting certain things. So I have a lot of mental control over how I feel things, when I feel things, and I don't let them get into the way of my manifestations, right? I just seen a bumblebee. It was so big, I never seen it that big. But yeah, so anyways, back to the story. So yeah, like that was a lot, but I'm gonna use this example for you guys so you guys can understand where I'm coming from. Okay, because no matter how bad your situation is, no matter how good your situation is, you've attracted it. It's here for a reason. It's your story. Okay? So there's 3 major planes, right? There's 3 planes. The plane in our mind, the mental universe, the physical, we can touch, and the spiritual, we can feel. Okay? If you can master the spiritual over the physical, what would that be like? What we're experiencing is the physical. Okay, for me, that was very sad. It's hard to just dismiss my feelings and my thoughts about it, right? But I can dismiss my feelings even though I may have the thought, and I can switch the thought to bring it into clarity. So what I mean by that is, yes, that was sad, but death is transformation. If I really believe that we reincarnate, they're just coming back for their next life. That was their journey. Everything happened for them because they attracted that. So it takes the sting out of it. And yes, I may not be able to understand with my human mind. And you know how people say, oh, why would God do that? And da-da-da. And, or if there was a God, why would these things be happening? Because it's divine order. Death has to happen. If nobody ever died, we'd be overpopulated. It would be too many things going on. You know what I mean? So let's go back. Physical, mental, spiritual, where we feel. Law of attraction. If you can feel it, you can have it. But first, we must surpass. I want to say, you want to manifest a relationship or a house, but the relationship you was in just ended tragic, or you just got evicted. How am I gonna, yellow butterfly, how am I gonna get out of these emotions I'm feeling? How am I gonna get out of this when I'm in the situation? Because you're a creator. As above, so below. Y'all know how in the Bible they say, God said, let there be light, right? But we are gods. We are gods and goddesses. And that's the same thing as above, so below. And if you can think about being a god or a goddess, knowing that you created that situation, you attracted it, even though you may not know how or exactly what you did, but you attracted it. Whether it be your genetics or like with me in my situation, whether it be the genetics of my family or whatever. This is my soul journey. This is my soul path in this lifetime that I had to experience that, right? But what I do is, first, emotions are real. So I like to pull myself out of my human self, go into the spiritual plane, because this is not my first existence. Come back down and look at, okay, you've experienced this. This is how it's making you feel. And why is it making you feel that way? Like for me, it's like, I wish our family was closer and we didn't get as much time as I wanted to before they went. Or, we could have worked on relationships, blah, blah, blah. A lot of other whatever, But I addressed that. How do I address that? Let me be more intentional with the people that I do have. Because we can't shift. We can change the past within our mind, which can shift the future. But I can't physically just bring them back to life right now. You know what I mean? So you can shift within the spiritual. What are you feeling? Are you allowing it to overpower your emotions? Or are you guiding your emotions into the space that you want them to be through the clarity of knowing that people die every day and people are born every day? And knowing too of that's why education is so important, because when you educate yourself, just like how they do these big mass murders and stuff, and like say they kill somebody in the black community, the whole black community is going doing all this stuff and everybody's upset. Yes, it was sad, but a lot of times that sacrifice is a energy harvest, right? Because what happens? People protest. People fully engulf themselves and get injustice and things like that. That is energy. And if you believe that nothing is happening by mistake, you believe that everything is divine, if you believe that you're divine, like me with my family, I can still connect with them on a spiritual plane, right? Getting into that spiritual where the physical doesn't exist. So we're gonna do more videos on this, but the point is, get past the physical, get past the mental, and feel. Because sometimes it's hard to shift your thoughts. Like I tell y'all, the all is mine all the time, but sometimes some of y'all hard-headed. I know I'm hard-headed. That truck was loud. But I know I'm hard-headed, so just getting past the thoughts sometimes, and for a lot of my clients, that's not good enough. So, okay, if I can't get past my thoughts, let me experience the feeling I want to feel when I already get past this. And when I know that time is not real, it's an illusion, let me go into a time frame where I'm already past this. It's already done. I'm already healed. Slowly but surely, if you start to connect into that energy, and what I mean by that is take an hour a day or whatever you have, 5 minutes, 30 minutes a day. But be intentional, because how much time you put into it is what you're going to get out of it. Put your energy into it. Close your eyes. Feel what it is you want to feel. I'm about to end this video because the train trying to be loud. But feel what it is you want to feel. And as you do that, slowly but surely, it manifests. And you can do that with anything. Like I said, you get evicted. You want to be in the house, you want to be here, manifest that. Feel it. And I was just looking at that leaf blowing. That's the only leaf that's blowing. It was only one leaf blowing. We live in an energetic universe. We're vibrating. As we feel these emotions, we send out signals. As we feel it, we send out a signal to the universe. So now the universe must show you what you're feeling, because you wouldn't be feeling it if it wasn't your reality. That's what they think, right? That's what we think. That's what the universe thinks. Like, we have to deliver it to you because that's the science. And then all of a sudden you quantum leap into the reality you want to be in. So yeah, we're going to talk about that a little bit more. I'm not sure if we're going to do this week or next week, but we're going to get into that a little bit more, because eventually I won't be doing client work, right? Eventually I won't be doing client work. And I want y'all to be able to manifest on your own. I want y'all to be able to create on your own. I want y'all to realize that you can have whatever it is that you desire. But I want you also to be responsible with that. Be responsible with that gift that we have to be able to create whatever we desire. Don't just go attracting dumb stuff. You know what I mean? Think about it. Logically play out the scene of events that would happen for it to happen. You know what I mean? Like, say, for the house. Make sure that no one has to really be physically harmed for you to get the house, or, you know what I mean? Or for the relationship. Nobody has to be really pulled against their will. It's more so that you're attracting for you, because you're the main focus, right? So if it's a person you're attracting, you don't have to attract that person. You can attract the characteristics that you want, and therefore if that person yields that, then it is what it is. But if not, the universe is still going to give you what you're looking for. Peace, y'all. I'm out.